morning, students. Today I am going to discuss with you the poem The Voice of the Rain by Walt Whitman. Whitman was born on 31 May 1819 and he passed away on 26 March 1892. Whitman was an American poet, essayist and journalist. He was a humanist. Let me tell you what is a humanist. So, humanist is a person who talks about human values or who works for human values. So, Walt Whitman was a humanist and he was a transition between transcendentalism and realism. So, let me explain to you what is transcendentalism and realism. So, transcendentalism means that in the eyes of God, all men and women are equal. And they have their ideas which go apart from and away from their senses. Means they can think away from their senses. And let me explain you what is realism. So realism means naturalism, means do the things in the natural way as they are and don't mold them or don't change them according to your needs. So Walt Whitman was a transition, means he was in between, the poet in between transcendentalism and realism. So his poetry collection was Leaves of Grass, his poetry collection, Leaves of Grass, was a controversial issue. So, Leaves of Grass was a well-known poetry collection by Walt Whitman, but it was controversial during its time. During During American Civil War, Walt Whitman wrote Beat Beat Drums. It was based on American Civil War. So now children, I think you might have understood about the poet Walt Whitman. Let's come back to the poem, The Voice of the Rain. So children, the central idea of the poem is that the raindrops, here talking about the phenomena of water cycle. So the raindrops rise up and change into vapors and come back again towards the earth in the form of rain. In the same way, poetry comes out from the heart of the poet and goes away, moves around the world, gets criticism also, but in the end gets the love of the people. So children, through this poem, The Voice of the Rain, the poet wants to convey to us that this poem, The Voice of the Rain, actually is a poem which has come out from the heart of Walt Whitman, and maybe it will get criticized around the world, but in the end it will get the love of all the people. So children, I think you might have got the idea about the poem The Voice of the Rain. So now the poem we will study in the next video. Thank you.